707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, bitch, we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like, oh, and 4 a.m. Which girls I'm taking home? Ooh, yeah.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go on EA Sports. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70,
Check back in.
Ready.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Crossky-Merritt. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Come on. Cowboy 80s.
Right back to Crossky-Merritt. Lots of space. Past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Ja'Cory Crossky-Merritt. Touchdown, Commanders. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Commanders are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They'll go with the rookie out of Boise State, Ashton Jeanty. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Bech that time, and it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. Forced out wide. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
A gain of
19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down. 1st and 10.
gain of 19 yards. First down, Raiders.
Here's a handoff to Jeanty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down. Smith. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
In motion, dash. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. And I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession. But after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's got it! And he will score! Eric Murray, touchdown Washington. At his second TD catch of the season.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Johnny Newton in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Smith. Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold them on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
First down, Raiders.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now, Gino. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. Into space. for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, and now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for a pick six.
Commanders 21, Raiders nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. On 1st down, here's Geno to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Geno. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That one good for 29.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. In motion, Besh. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd down, Smith. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready? Liking 18.
They'll run, and this is Jeremy McNichols. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Commander's first down.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Flushed to his left. Taking off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is second down and 7. That is caught. What a throw. Harry Burke. Touchdown, Commander. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Raiders nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's a second and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So his team finds themselves now in a bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A big play there for the Raiders. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 5.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Bowers, the man in motion. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on fourth down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As the clock is stopped with 55 seconds to go until halftime. O'Connell to throw on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
They're going to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, set.
Now O'Connell. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
Another Raiders first down. A pickup of 2 yards.
From the gun, it's O'Connell. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up a second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on second down, O'Connell. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jonathan Jones.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball's thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He takes off. Oh, a loose football. And this will be recovered by the defense, but they will not be able to do anything with it. Time has expired, and the first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Mostert now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is taken in left side by Ford. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on 4th down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
Run right up the gut with Genty. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. On play action, O'Connell. That's to the rookie out of TCU, Jack Best. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little too late.
Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the gun, on third down, it's O'Connell. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Vegas.
19 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield after the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
21-yard line.
Here's O'Connell. He'll get this off to Genty. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. Bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
O'Connell to throw. That is hard. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Makes the score. Commanders 28, Raiders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Dragon 6. Come on, come on. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready? Ready?
They'll run with Krosky Merrick. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now the Raiders going to use the 1st first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Let's go. Liking 18.
Toss out left for Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be looking to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Okay, break.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go. Here we go. Crack all 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. Puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Genty. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback incomplete?
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the give, it's McNichol. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
4 yards.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
On the pickup.
They'll go again with McNichol. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down.
7-yard gain.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out wide. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. That one is good. And the Commanders will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's O'Connell. They try to set up the screen to Mostert. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, it's O'Connell. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is O'Connell. He's going to dial up another deep ball. High-headed defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Raiders first down.
O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. That's to Jacory Krosky-Merritt. Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky-Merritt, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels exiting the pocket right. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Mostert now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
O'Connell to throw on 1st down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
30-yard line.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's It's the safety, Percy Butler. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, you're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.